Buying weed in bulk is the best decision you'll make economically if you smoke weed than any other decision you've made. And so check this out. I want to give some advice out there to people who want to save money when they smoke weed, right? And here's the thing. If you live in a state where both rec and med are available, then I would definitely try to get medical all the time. And let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about why old people, especially people my age, are so against getting their card, right? And if you didn't already know, a lot of people, older people, including myself, people my age, I'll often hear that they don't want to give up their right to bear an arm. I don't even know, have you been to the gun show? I don't know anything at all really about guns or anything. And while I am pretty keen on people having all kinds of rights and stuff, especially inalienable human rights, do I think owning a gun is one of them? I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly, but hopefully people are responsible and stuff. But anyways, as it refers to weed, often you'll hear people don't want to get a weed card because it'll impact their ability to bear a firearm in the future. And, as somebody who, I like guns just as much as the next guy, I guess, if that's a thing. But, I would rather smoke weed, honestly. The thing is that no matter what the government decides to do to me or whatever, I'm still smoking weed. And I have no really motivation. I have zero motivation to bear a firearm. So, if that's like the biggest argument as to why you don't want to get a weed card, then I'd really consider that, because I'd much rather smoke weed. I just feel like my time would be more productive smoking weed than it would be trying to. And guns are expensive. I don't understand. I'm just, I don't know, a working guy or whatever. I just don't understand. But again, my dad, I grew up in an environment in which guns were very prevalent in that regard, and I believe in the safety and all that other stuff, but I'd rather smoke weed, right? So there's the one thing. So if you live in a state where you can have medical access, I would definitely utilize that. One, because often states that have dual rec and medical is not taxed. So for example, here in New Mexico, medical weed is not taxed. And ironically, New Mexico practices reciprocity, which is we accept all cards from everywhere. And that's interesting because no other state does that. Nevada used to do that. They no longer do that. That was fun going to Nevada for a while there with the medical card, because you could get medical prices. But in lieu of it becoming recreationally available, they went ahead and decided to cut that. So there's always that. Anyways, buy bulk weed. Avoid the taxes and buy medical if you can. That's obviously the first thing. And if you can't do that, then look for deals on websites. Oftentimes dispensaries will have deals. It's worth it. I know the tax here for rec is close to 25%. So that's pretty substantial, especially when you're just trying to get something to smoke. And if you don't have your medical card, maybe see what the rules and or regulations are as it concerns utilizing a friend's dosage or whatever, and then having them gift it to you, all of these technicalities when it comes to a plant that comes from the ground. Yeah, but just to be safe and not sorry, we follow the rules. And I advocate for following most rules. I don't think that an unjust law is a law, but again, I think it's important to demonstrate peacefully objections that we have, and one of them, to Uncle Sam or whatever, would be smoking weed. And so there it is. Want to save some money when you're smoking weed? Buy bulk.